Okay, now it's time to add our audios and musics into our game because they might give our game some kind of vibe which we are looking for. And one more thing, you can go in game view and make sure that this mute audio option is not activated, otherwise you will not hear anything. Well, for the audio, I prefer this pack which we can use as an example. Of course, there are a lot of assets, a lot of music and audio that you can use around, uh, but the process will be completely same. So I will use those examples. I have background music and menu music, and other ones are just uh, sound effects. We have this coin sound, which will play when we pick up our coin. We have explosion, which will play when we destroy our cubes. We have damage when our player gets damaged. And we have player shooting. So let's start by working with the sound effects. So I will select coin, damage, explosion, and player shooting. I will drop them in the hierarchy, and I will create empty game object with the name of audio manager. And let's drop our sound effects inside audio manager. Now, if we hit play, you will hear all the sounds. Probably you heard. And well, that happened because if we select any of those sounds, they have main component, this audio source, and play on awake by default is activated on them. We don't want play on awake, obviously. We want to control when exactly to play those sounds. So I will select all of them and I will uncheck this play on awake. We don't need play on awake. Now, let's go and create script with the name of audio manager. And we will assign this audio manager into this audio manager game object. And then we will start working. Let's double click. So since we have multiple files, multiple sound effects, it will be a good idea to create some kind of list array of sounds. And to do that, we can say public audio source, then list sign, and let's name it sound effects. Now, if we save the script, I will show you what it does. Let's go back. And if we select this audio manager, you will see that we have the sound effects with the element 0. But if we drop our coin, damage, explosion, and player shooting, you should see that now we have 4 elements. If we open this drop down, we have 4 elements indeed. And note that they have these index numbers, which we can use in our script. Basically, if we want to play explosion, for example, we can tell Unity to play sound with the elements of 2 from this sound effects list, which is nice. So let's create one public function, public void play sfx, and we need to have placeholder for now. And let's call this one, let's create int placeholder integer with the name of sound to play, something like this. And now we can say sound effects, then our list sign, and for now we will place sound to play there dot play. So what we are doing, we are telling Unity to take sound effects, take this list and play some sound from there. Because we don't know which sounds exactly to play right now, we are using the sound to play integer. Okay, and that's only thing that why we need this placeholder integer sound to play. Now we need to access these script from other elements, from other scripts. There are different ways how we can do it, but one of the ways is to create instance of the script. To create instance, we can say public static, the name of the script, which is audio manager in this case, and instance. And let's create awake function. Let's say instance equals this. That's it. Now we will be able to access functions of the script from other scripts. Basically, we will need to access this playsfx function in the specific situations, and in brackets we will place some index number, some specific index number instead of this placeholder sound to play. Now let's save this audio manager and let's see. Well, we have element 0 coin, right? Which should play when we pick up our coin. So main challenge is to find where we are doing that mechanic, in which script and in which moment. Obviously we are doing it in our pickup script right here. So right here we can say audio manager dot instance dot play sfx with the index number of 0, and that's pretty much it for the coin. It will be fine. Next is damage, which should play when our player gets damaged. So we can open damage player script, and right here when we are dealing damage we can say audio manager dot instance dot play sfx with the index number of 1 in this case. So what's next? Next we have explosion, which should play when we destroy our enemies, and that happens in bullet, I believe. Yep, in bullet script. Right here when we are destroying our enemy we can say audio manager dot instance dot play sfx with the index number of 2. Is it 2? No. Yep, it's 2, element 2, explosion. Okay, explosion. Anyway, let's go back. And let me check one thing. And next is element 3, which is player shooting, which should play in player shooting script, obviously. And well, we can do it in the shoot function. Right here, we can say audio manager dot instance dot play sfx with the index number of 3 and save. Now, let's compile, let's go back and let's test if everything is working. Also, you can control volumes of those sounds. From here we have volume, pitch, and stuff like that. Let's press play. So coin, yep. Shooting is working, damaging is working, explosion is working. Okay, very nice, everything is working. I think explosion volume is a little bit too high, but you will play around with those volume and you will place them correctly. Now, if you will need to add more sound effects later in this project, you will just do same exact method. You will drop them into this audio manager. Then you will drop them into the sound effects. They will have some index number, for example, element 4, and then you will find that specific moment in the script, and you will do exactly same as we did just now. Now, for the background music, it's even more simple. Let's go and simply drag this background music into the hierarchy, and I will drop it inside audio manager, but I will not drop my background music in the sound effects. There is no need, because background music already has display on awake, and this in this case we need display on awake, and we can activate this loop as well. I'll just decrease volume, and if we hit play we will have background music. Yep, here we go. We have background music. So let's save this scene and let's go in the main menu now. Main menu. And let's simply drop our menu music right here. I will activate loop and let's test. Yep, we have sound there as well. So here we go. This is how easily you can add some background music and sound effects for your games.